Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode. It's a nice little Friday evening here in the city. We're just approaching 6 p.m. As we speak, I'm entering into the starting zone. So here I can stop my bike and we'll launch the mission. Alright guys, so we are now online. The official shift for today is 3.5 hours. So from 6 p.m. until 9:30, and considering it's a Friday night and evening, we might be able to stay for a little bit longer. We'll see how it goes. So this area is pretty busy. Let's cruise through here and hopefully we can get some orders. So let's see how it goes. Actually, I just saw on my screen we got our first order from McDonald's, which is just across the street there. Let's see, we can have just one order. Should be ready in 5 minutes, but possibly it could be late. There's a lot of stuff happening here at the moment. Ett X.
Varsågod.
Jag har en till. Jag tror det kommer ta lång tid på det.
Varsågod.
Tycker jag. Alright, very nice. The staff make sure to get this one over with quickly, you know. All in all, I think we spent 15 minutes inside there. But we do have 2 orders, so that kind of, in a way, cuts down the waiting time in half, you know. It's good to get going now after, you know, standing around like a cow in a field, you know. Good to be in motion. The street is somewhat busy. I guess everybody's coming home from work. So looking for number 11 here. Over here on the side, I found a nice little parking space. Okay, we're heading up to the first floor, which is a quick drop off and go. Alright guys, our first order is dropped off. In the instructions it said to literally leave it outside the door, which is what we did. When I read that, I count it as, you know, no, don't ring the bell, basically. Heading over this way, maybe a 5-minute journey, no less. There's a lot of traffic, but with the side streets that we're taking, it shouldn't be a problem. We got 2 blocks left. The only thing that's stopping us from getting there even faster is this uphill. I kind of wish there was a flatter, you know, little route. I remember one time I was being sent back and forth up this hill. I would, you know, go and pick something up on the other side, climb up here, go down, go back up, go down, pick something up and do it again. I think I did it like 3 or 4 times. I was stuck on this hill, boys. Man, that was something. I think for people who have e-bikes, it wouldn't be a problem, but for me, I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a problem, but, you know, definitely something that you think about, you know. Bar Afterglow. Okay. What's this? Hey, that's Josephine.
Exakt.
Tack så mycket. All right, so I guess it's a bar that's going to be opening up soon. But this order is dropped off, so let's see what's next in store for us. At the moment, nothing at all. The screen is empty here, boys. Let's try and get back into the action. Usually, when I'm looking for orders, I head towards the market, the floor market. It's the most likely place for you to get an order if things are slowing down. So let's head in that direction, and then, you know, possibly along the way, something will pop up. If not, then something will pop up later, you know. All right, and speaking of doing stuff, we've got 1 order coming up from Menomali, or however you pronounce that. It's the Napolitanese style pizzeria, and it's just over here in this direction. All right, so it says pickup is in 14 minutes, which is a fair bit of time, you know. But possibly, you know, once we head inside, we might be able to encourage them to speed up the process since we're there and waiting, you know. See what's happening across the road there. I'm guessing they're shooting some kind of film. All right, so it's 4 pizzas in total that we're picking up. 33, yes.
So that's for you. Have a
Thank you. All right, guys, I think that was maybe 5 minutes of waiting time, so not bad at all, considering it said that it was going to take, you know, 14. We're not going very far, 2 blocks away. Let's get on the bike and let's get moving. Okay, it should be somewhere around here. 46. And there's no instructions. They might meet us right here at the entrance. Let's take a look. not listed. I guess it's a get-together of some sorts. Hold on, before I call them, let me just send a message to them here. And nobody seems to have read the message, so maybe it's this person. Leverans till Elisabeth.
Nej, det är det inte.
Nej.
Jag ska bara gå ut. Vill du komma in där?
Ja.
Ja.
Tack så mycket. Let me just check the listing here in case they're on here somehow. Nah, let's give them a call. Hej, Foodora matleverans, jag är framme.
Jag hör inte vad du säger.
Foodora matleverans, jag är framme.
Bondegatan?
En sekund. Ja, Bondegatan 46.
Ja, 5 trappor.
Yeah. So, kind of a strange phone call considering there's no instructions, so I wouldn't be able to get inside unless the neighbor let me in. So vi tar den här först.
Okej, tackar.
Så, här bra. Alright guys, that's the delivery dropped off. As for why they're not able to hear me via phone call, I really don't know guys. I really don't know. We're here at the next spot. It's called Gandhi Indian restaurant. Friendly staff outside inside.
Order number, sir?
50. Tack. 50. Tack så mycket. So let's go see customer N, who lives just a couple of blocks away. Guys, every time that I'm out here, I feel like, yeah, I got it, you know, I'm in the groove, and then the shift ends, I go home, I did the video, I show up next week, and all of a sudden I'm rusty again, you know? When I was live streaming, like I said, you know, it was kind of like every day. You showed up, you were talking, you had the camera with you, you know, all that stuff, and so you get used to it, you know, get into the flow of things. But right now, I'm not quite there yet. It certainly takes me like an hour or so to really, you know, settle down and feel comfortable. But I think things will improve with time. For this one, no instructions, and I think you need a code to get inside, so they'll probably meet us outside. Here we are, number 14. Hey.
Hej.
Du kollar på mig. Varför?
Nej, jag bara väntar på att se om någon ska släppa in dig.
Nej, det är okej. Tack. Vi kommer ner. Tack så mycket.
Ja, perfekt. Tack.
Tack. Guys, I get a little bit feisty sometimes, you know? Like, out here in the city, sometimes people just stare at you like, you have to ask the question, like, why? You know? So, that's what happened. Hey, Nadia.
Ja.
Ja. Sådär.
Tack så jättemycket. Trevlig kväll.
Samma. Alright guys, this one is dropped off. But yeah, basically, you know, I arrived, I didn't have any information on the customer, so even if I was let in by somebody, it wouldn't really be of much use. And so there was an older gentleman who was staring at me, and I was like, you know, what's up with that, you know? So I said, hi, why are you looking at me? He said, oh, I just wanted to help, you know? I said, oh, thank you, but I don't need any help. Smiley face emoji, you know? That's kind of how that went. Anyway, we're headed here for another pizza delivery. It actually said that the food was ready. Just one pizza, the original OG Manomalis we're picking up here. Let's quickly get the bag ready and we'll talk to the staff, and I'm sure they'll have the order in their hands. Hey, 34. Thank you. Alright, so the pizza is picked up, headed 2 blocks away yet again. No immediate place to park. I'm gonna try and bring the bike inside. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space in here. Up to the second floor we go, boys. Alright guys, I'm not sure how many deliveries we're up to. But I feel like it's going pretty well. Had a couple of waits here and there, but you know, nothing unusual. This time we're heading over to Max, the Swedish burger chain, like always. And their things usually go pretty quick, so it is a little bit dusky. Maybe I should put on the light. Yeah, just to stay safe, guys. Slap that on there, this little bad boy, and then let's head this way. Guys, let's head over this way. Max is just around the corner here. Let's go right and see what's happening inside there. Hej, 2 beställningar. 12 och 13.
Jag brände mig. 12, 13. Vänta.
Tack. Alright guys, we have the 2 orders in the bag. Headed over to Västgötagatan 22. We're just not too far away from here. Is it raining? There's a couple of slight drops, but hopefully nothing too major. And away we go. I think we'll cut through here actually. It's not the smoothest ride, but we kind of avoid all the, like, at least 3 different traffic lights. We avoid those. So I'm a big fan of that, to be honest. Alright, this is the Street Boys. Number 22 is at the end of it here. Take one of these buildings right there. And yeah, let's figure out what's what. Alright, we are on the way to the 3rd floor. Alright guys, let's go ahead and deliver to customer N2. We're heading over to the Ring Road, so just at the edge of the South Island here. So over there, number 27, can't really see it, but it's, you know, somewhere up there. So this goes. Easy as that. Let's get up to the 2nd floor, boys. Seems to be a B section as well, but I think we're taking this elevator. I always like looking at these retro pictures, you know. But we don't have much time right now. Yeah, some of the buildings have these historical pictures on display. Always fun to, you know, stop and admire. A lot of times, you know, the city looks pretty much exactly the same, historically correct, which is pretty cool, you know. Alright guys, another delivery dropped off. Let's take a moment to update ourselves on the progress, because I feel like it's been, I don't know, on my end, it feels like it's been kind of chaotic, you know, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, so far we have 7 deliveries to our name this evening, and we've been online for approximately 1.5 hours. Our next stop is going to be Galina's Pizza inside of a mall over there. We'll get across the street, park up the bike, and try and get this order picked up and sorted out, you know? Ooh, we're even getting the green light. So inside this building, kind of a food court and other shops are housed. So let's find a place to park and we'll venture inside.
Hej,
Hey, 83.
83. Tack.
Tack. Ja. Alright, so it's 1 pizza and a drink. Let's go ahead and get this one picked up. We are headed right now from south to north, staying on the South Island. I think when a lot of the vendors see me with the camera, they think that I'm, you know, a private investigator or something, you know, working for the company, trying to expose them or something, you know. So sometimes I feel like they get just a little, you know, just a touch nervous or whatever, just like, whoa, what is happening here? Sometimes you have to put their minds at ease and let them know that, yo, it's just chill. It's just for, you know, personal use, entertainment value, and promotion of good things, you know. And then they usually lighten up and settle down, you know. Anyway, we're gonna get across the street here and then continue straight pretty much all the way. Let's try and set a speed record if we can. Probably not, but the quicker we get to the customer, the better. So as I said before, this area is pretty popular, but it just doesn't have the highest caliber of people here. So there's always, you know, police present and, you know, just not the greatest of vibes. in my opinion, but some people enjoy it. I don't know why. All right, so we're nearly there. Hey. Guys, that's delivery number 8 dropped off. Now let's head over to the Foodora market, which is just around the corner. Alright, so we're going to a small side street, somewhere in that direction. I'll have to reference the map to see exactly how, what we need to do to get there. But we should be able to find it, trust me guys. That's a big woofer, did you see that guys? Oh, big doggo. Alright, so we're calling.
Rusman?
Hej, Foodora matleverans?
Ja, en trappa upp.
Tack. Hej.
Jag kan ta den här.
Ja, den är ganska tung. Ja. Tack. All right, so the little boy carried the groceries. I think it was about 5 or 6 kilos, and he must have weighed 20 himself. So he was struggling a little bit, but he got it done. So props to him. Anyway, we're heading over to Da Luigi. That is Da Luigi, and it's an Italian restaurant run by, I think it's probably like a Swedish and Italian couple. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting, family run type of scenario. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it's kind of leaning that way. Anyway, it's just on the corner there. We'll check it out. It says it's 11 minutes overdue, which basically means that it should be ready for pickup, We're picking up some spaghetti. I thought it was going to be pizza, but it is spaghetti, it says. 73. Yes? It's okay? Yeah. Perfect, thank you. Let's pick this up in the app. We have one more order from Max, about a 5-minute journey. Look at that. We're absolutely flowing right now, boys. Oh. That was good stuff. I'm telling you guys, the police is always in this area. There's always something or the other happening, Let's head over to my favorite parking space. This one is nice and chill. Nobody bothering you. Hey, 24.
62, 24.
Ja, precis. Tack. All right, boys, we're out in the open once more. Currently, we have 2 orders in the backpack. If you remember, the pizza order was overdue, and it still is. It's late for delivery by 22 minutes, it says. So let's go ahead and deliver that one quickly. All right, so to drop this off and to head up the hill, a little bit here, we'll swing right a little bit more, and then we reach the address. We already had it delivered to this address in a different episode. That was doing daytime, and this is more of a evening type delivery. Last time we were here, both doors were open. I think we might have even been delivering to the very same customer, I'm not sure. But in this case, door number 1 is open. Door number 2 is locked. So let's go ahead and call them second time. Sådär. Tack. Hej då. Anyway, with that said, we're heading over back to Max for a second pickup. We still have the first one in our bag, but we have another one to pick up. Tack. And you guys, once again, the order in our backpack has doubled up, so we have 2 orders in total. Both are from Max, picked up at different times, but being delivered right now. Let's get rolling. We'll cut across the exit from the tunnel where the cars are coming and going. Yeah, so towards the restaurant, go around it on the right side, and then yeah, we'll keep on going. This here is actually a newer shortcut, a new piece of intelligence, you know? It seems that every year you discover a new, route that kind of slims down your journey and, makes it a little bit faster, a little bit easier to deliver, which is always nice. All right, we're approaching the address. Don't remember what the instructions said, so I'll have to check. But at least I can say that nobody's here, waiting for us. Hey, sit down.
Tack.
Alright, the next delivery that we just picked up, by the way, is 21 minutes delayed. I'm not sure why, but that's gonna how it goes. Still, we're gonna be there in maybe 5 minutes, so it shouldn't be too bad, at least as far as our experience is concerned. So we're delivering to the Ring Road. It's just on the outside here, and it's kind of like a half circle that spans all along the South Island. So number 29 is our lucky number. Should be right here. All right, so the customer is one intercom phone call away, and I think he mentioned that he lives on the first floor or something along those lines, And our next destination is Phil's Burger, where we have been, I think, one time already on an episode. So a little bit windy here right now, but we are in a move. Nothing's gonna stop us. All right, guys, I'm not sure if I was recording the pickup process, but we got the order from Phil's Burger here, and let's see where it's going. Wolmar X-Kullsgatan 12. And how do we get there? We got a couple options. I think we'll keep it as simple as possible. Start by heading this way, then cut through the park, and then we'll be really close to the address. Anyway, yesterday I was on my way home. I think I can show you footage of what that looks like. And on this country road of sorts, a bus goes to and from, and it's an empty road. I stick to the side, and the bus passes along, just fine, no worries. But for some reason, there's this one driver who is unable to make the pass. So he was stuck on my tail for 5 minutes or more. He was flashing his lights, just sitting there. I have no idea why. I wasn't doing anything differently. I wasn't in the middle of the road. I wasn't even in the middle of the lane, guys. I was literally as much over to the side as you can be, and for some reason, for this guy, for him to pass, you have to be stopped and on the side of the road. I'm not sure if he's new on the job or I don't know what, but I've encountered this guy 2 times now, and both times he was just stuck there. I don't know what he's doing. Nobody else has this problem. Every other bus driver just pushes on the pedal, passes by slowly, no issues at all. But this guy, I don't know. If it happens the 3rd time, I'll have to stop and tell him, you're the only one who has this problem. Nobody else does, So I really don't know what that's about, but that's a little anecdote for you boys. A day in the life of Nico. 11? 10? Did I miss it? Let me check. Actually, we don't have a code. And you can't really call anybody on this thing unless it's the same type where you have to type the phone number, which I don't have. So we don't have too many options, boys. Let the customer know that I'm here via chat, and then we'll also give them a call. Hej! Levereras till Isabella. Sådär. Alright, cool. This one is dropped off, boys. Heading over to Stella Pizzeria, the newly opened restaurant. They have 2 locations in the city, and as far as I have been able to see, nearly no customers. So I'm not sure exactly what their plan is. I've talked to the doorman outside a couple of times, and he was saying, oh, it's because of the weather nobody's here, and because of this and that. But, you know, today, Friday evening, everything's perfect. So if there's still nobody, visiting, then I'm pretty sure their whole business is going to go under pretty soon. I mean, there's nobody goes there. It's not a bad place, I don't think, but just not popular. And they do have a bar that's adjacent. That's why the doorman is there. But yeah, let's see if there's literally nobody there. Guys, look at this space. They have this whole thing, and there's 0 customers on a Friday evening. Somebody's burning through cash like crazy, you know? Okay, we're here. 1 pizza, 1 kid's pizza, and just one order. Tak.
Thanks, Nico.
Tak. Alright, so that's pizzeria number 1, but there's also pizzeria number 2 because we got a second order to pick up. This one is from Menomali. If you remember, that's the Napolitanese pizzeria, and they have a couple locations in the city. This one is one of the 2 that's here on the South Island. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Hur nummer är?
79. I don't know what you said. But I think there's going to be a short wait here. I mean, we're actually kind of early. It says it should be ready in around 3 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is mine.
Alright, so I'm trying to remember, we're here until 9:30. I'm not sure what the time is right now, but I feel like we'll be here for a little while. I would not mind staying longer, working Friday evening and Saturday and Sunday. Again, get paid more, which is always a bonus. So yeah, working on the weekends is a big plus. So we've already made it to the neighborhood here, and now we're just gonna find the correct street, which should be in this direction. Alright guys, and the next delivery is actually just next door here. This one without any instructions. Levereras till Noel.
Ja, precis.
Sådär.
Tackar.
Tack. Alright guys, Fodor Market is up next. Alright, so I gotta figure out which way I'm going. Because if you end up taking the wrong route, you might lose a little bit of time. I see a green light. I think I might just take it and go for this main line approach, I like to call it ABM. This is a patented technology, and it stands for always be moving. So this is a good example of ABM. We don't stop at the red light, instead we keep on going. Even though it's on foot, it does save time. And also, for example, last year I would have just turned right on that little traffic light, but some people are not fans of such maneuvers, even though it's safe and controlled. So it is what it is. Like you have a traffic light, you're going to turn right. You check your left side, you check behind, and you check in front just in case. And nobody's there, and you go right, and some people don't like that. So I don't think it makes too much sense, but what do I know? So as you can see, we're cutting through the hilltop park here. Not sure if you can see, but It does have a nice little view. All right, boys, we're here on the correct street. We're just gonna find the right entrance. We're looking for number 20. Alright guys, I'm not sure if this is too close, but these are the last 12 minutes of today's shift, possibly. So let's get this one dropped off and we'll see if there's anything else to do.
Hej.
Hej! Beställning kräver ID-kod.
Ja. Tack så mycket.
Bra, tack. Alright guys, possibly the last delivery of the evening. Coming up next, we're heading over to restaurant Elora, a Indian style place. Anyway guys, before the summertime started, I was working a bunch of these nighttime shifts. Basically you show up at 10, 10:30 maybe, and you work until 2:30 in the morning, so 2:30 a.m. You know, it's on the weekend only, and pretty cool stuff. I kind of enjoyed working those, and I want to actually record one of those types of shifts, but so far I've been unable to secure such a shift. So anyway, here we are at restaurant Elora. 39.
RP9.
Vilket nummer du skulle hämta?
39.
Ja, den är redan bara pick-up, tack.
Tack. Alright guys, somewhere here should be the final delivery for today. Let's see, could it be this one? The entrance? Alright guys, that delivery completes today's outing. Let's find a cool spot to wrap things up, do a little recap, and yeah, that'll be it for today. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's check out the stats and see how it went. The beginning was a little bit chaotic, I don't know. Some of the customer interactions got me, you know, a little twisted there. Yeah, look at this. It's the Friday evening, so more pay for better play, you know. In total, today we worked 3 hours and 40 minutes. We averaged 214.7 Swedish crowns per hour, and the total for today comes out to 707 Swedish crowns. That about says it all. Fantastic, you know, lovely everything. Good weather, good vibes. Guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, this little episode. Stay tuned for more. Like always, you know, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. And yeah, guys, until next time, peace out and have a good one. Yo.